and it is snowing. Welcome everybody, my name is Michael, and today we're discussing about Binance and what's been going on with Binance alongside FTX and why some people are a little sketched out by Binance's actions. Let's get inside and let's talk about it. So first off, U.S. prosecutors, there's a lot of news. U.S. prosecutors are potentially thinking of charging Binance executives, or at least those in America, because there's Binance US and Binance Global. One of these charges would be for money laundering, and looks like there was a report that around $10 billion in illicit transactions, mainly in reference to money laundering, criminal organizations, unaccounted money, went through Binance last year. So 10 billion, definitely quite a bit. And on top of that, they can throw on other charges. And one of the biggest news stories is the fact that Binance has frozen, well, not frozen, but at least temporarily halted withdrawals, which there's always talks of what happens if Binance is the next to go, except this is one of the largest exchanges. If this does happen with Binance, then another big domino can start falling. And I've always liked Binance over some of the other exchanges because, let's be honest, their interface and the fact that they have a lot more money than these other exchanges, it operates a lot better, but no exchange is perfect. So after the FTX boss, SBF, was arrested, Binance froze withdrawals after $1.9 billion was withdrawn from the platform. Why did they do this? Probably because, similar to a run on the banks, there's a certain reserve, and once that reserve is depleted or very close to depletion, that's it. They have to freeze withdrawals because they're not able to take any more money out. So where did the money go? It has been loaned out. There's a lot of money floating around that is technically there on paper, but in reserves, it is no longer there. It could be in other cryptocurrencies. It could be that they're running a huge scale operation, just like banks do, of lending it out to other businesses, getting a percentage on that, but this is customers' money at the end of the day. So a freezing of any cryptocurrency is a cause of concern, but this was a freeze of USDC, where we have to explore this from all angles. USDC technically is a competitor to Binance because they have their own stablecoin product, BUSD, and they support USDC and USDT withdrawals despite also having BUSD. So on that front, they're doing what a normal business should. They halted USDC withdrawals, but they didn't halt all crypto withdrawals. And they still have some reserves, but not in USDC because they converted a lot of their cryptocurrencies back in September. However, the fact that there was a halt on any amount of withdrawals, especially when you're talking about hundreds of millions or billions of dollars, it is a cause of concern. They might have reserves for some cryptos, but what about all? So there's some exchanges such as Bitfinex which only allow USDT. There's some exchanges such as Coinbase which doesn't allow BUSD. They have USDC. With Binance, at least they have support for all three. And with one of them, USDC, if there's any withdrawals that are halted, it's due to the fact that, first of all, they're a business that's run by Paxos, and they have to have normal business hours for them to operate. So Binance froze withdrawals due to a stuck transition, and they had billions of dollars that were withdrawn. I can't speak. Were withdrawn within a matter of a week. Sources say anywhere from $1.8 to $3 billion in a 24-hour period. Either way, that's a ton of money for a business. Yes, they have a lot of money. Yes, they have a lot in reserves. But it just goes to show, yes, there's probably a lot of FUD here as well. Binance is not falling anytime soon, or at least it doesn't seem like it. FTX might have been a scam. Who knows? Maybe they were a legitimate company and then they started turning to scamming and cooking the books and money laundering, whatever other charges are going against them. So we are in a winter wonderland, and the topic will come up time and time again with Binance, with any other exchange out there. Should we keep our money on exchanges? Ultimately, no. Only for trading. And even when trading, don't keep everything you've got, because don't keep all your eggs in the same basket. The problem with many of these exchanges is they're great for a while, but eventually you have no control over it. Just like with many banks, there's awesome banks out there, but there's still going to be problems with them. And it's always better just to have your own control over the funds, especially if you can. Compared to fiat currency with crypto, you actually have a little bit more control as long as you keep it in cold storage. So the best thing we can do is keep it in cold storage, take a little bit just for trading, and that's it. So that pretty much sums up everything. Have a good rest of your day, and the holidays are upcoming soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. And we are very, very soon going to be having a big announcement on this channel. Something's happening next week. Have a good one. Take care.